Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Beer Geek Nation. I'm your host Chris. Thank you so much for joining me once again for another beer review. And today, guys, we're looking at something really special. Well, not really. Guys, today we are looking at Miller Lite from Miller Brewing Company out of Wisconsin, coming in at 4.1%, considered American adjunct lager. Of course, one of the classic examples of an American adjunct lager brewed with corn, rice, and all that good stuff. And this is a special one. This is the punch top can, which has a second little tab in there you can punch in with your key to make it smooth flower. So going to drink this one ice cold. Want to give it a fair shake. I haven't had it in a while, and I got to give a thanks to the mayor of Ambler for giving this one to me to review. So let me get into a glass that you guys know it smells, tastes, and give you the final verdict on Miller Lite. All right, guys, so the appearance of the Miller Lite, well, lives up to that, oh my God, it lives up to that American adjunct lager. It is crystal clear. This is literally the clearest beer I've ever seen, like water. Golden, the lightest yellow, I mean, piss yellow. Carbonation coming off the bottom of the glass. There was a 4 to 5 finger of this bright white, fluffy, pillowy, ice cream-like head that actually sticks around. There's a decent amount of lacing on there. I mean, it's exactly what you would expect from an American adjunct lager. All right, the aroma on the Miller Lite. Yeah, I mean, big sweet corn flavor. You know, it's just an adjunct heaven. There's a sweet, weird sweet fruitiness to it. A bit of like a wet cardboard or kind of a light graininess in there. A very effervescent smelling beer. You can kind of almost smell the kind of carbonation coming off it, like a Sprite or something like that. Yeah, it's just again, a classic American light adjunct lager. All right, guys, so the taste on the Miller Lite. Cheers. Yeah, I mean, it's what you would expect. Right at the front of the tongue, there's a huge pop of not flavor, but carbonation that really kind of like makes the tongue tingle almost. It's so carbonated. Middle of the mouth, no body whatsoever. It's thin, it's watery. The flavor that is there, it's very light. It's kind of again, a sweet kind of fruitiness, a sweet corn type of flavor, a little bit of ricey kind of character to it. Definitely, again, that wet cardboard that's traditional in these type of lagers. A little bit of graininess, very, very light grain to this one. Aftertaste, again, almost non-existent, super thin, you know. It's a watery finish. Aftertaste, if there's any, again, it's more of that kind of just generic kind of sweetness that's from the adjuncts they're using in this one. You know, it's super easy to drink cold. It goes right down. There's almost no flavor. I guess there's a time and place for everything, and this fits the bill. All right, guys, so the final verdict on Miller Lite, 4.1%, you know, available everywhere. Guys, I'm gonna give this one a D. You know, there's nothing to really fault about it. It is an American light adjunct lager, and it is nothing else but a perfect example of that. Super clear, no flavor whatsoever, super easy to drink. And like I said, you know, there is a time and a place for this type of beer, and you can't fault people for drinking it. If you give, you know, you actually have to give Miller credit for being able to brew a consistent product time and time and time again, especially with a beer like this where there's not a lot of room for error. So my hat off to them. They're some of the best brewers technically in the world. Sure, the beer they're brewing isn't all that great, but you know, like I said, there's a time and place for it, and everyone has to do it every once in a while. It's good for a, you know, a hot picnic. If there's nothing else to drink, just drink it super cold. It is refreshing, not a lot of flavor to it, doesn't fill you up. So I guess with that said, gonna get a D from me. And remember, folks, life is too short. Drink amazing beers. I don't know about this one, but